Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate it. When I first got to the U.S. House, a WRDA bill hadn't passed in 6 years. Since then, Chairman Schuster has led a renaissance in the committee, putting us back on the 2-year cycle, which I applaud he and all of our colleagues on the committee for spearheading these efforts. What we're looking for is predictability and stability in this process. Just a few weeks ago, that process continued. The Water Resources Development Act of 2018 passed through the committee in a unanimous and bipartisan fashion. Now, WRDA stands before the House ready for final passage. This legislation will institute, importantly, a review process of the Army Corps of Engineers backlog that could save, in the near term, $3 billion. Now, with $100 billion worth of work identified and maybe $2 billion per year allocated, when will we ever get caught up on this unless there's a review and new process put in place? We'll also implement a study to improve Army Corps' administration and procedures, greatly increase the role of local shareholders in carrying out water development projects like we've seen in Sutter and Butte County in Northern California. Indeed, the public will be much better served in safety when working on these levee projects and getting them done timely and for lower costs. This whole WRDA legislation will be key for important flood control work and levee work in addition to many other things that have been talked about today. This bill is an important next step in moving this process forward, and I urge my colleagues to support it, and I'll yield back. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.